The threat that you, the Guyanese, especially the Afro-Guyanese, have to worry about is that face you just saw there on my thumbnail. Aubrey Norton. To the Guyanese citizen, Afro-Guyanese, he is your biggest threat. Aubrey Norton. If you make the mistake like you have made in 2015 and put your valuable asset, your God-given talent, which is your vote, you got your fingers stained and you put that X on the PNC, you have subscribed, you have put your name on the list for eligible citizens who are applying, who is applying for poverty. Let me repeat that. I'm the only one who can phrase it like this so people understand. Afro-Guyanese, your biggest threat is when you take your God-given talent and you get it messed up in the ink to mark that you have done it before, and you take that pencil or marker, you put your X on the PNC, you are confirming you are a signatory to the Universal Book of Records or contract that you have vowed, confirmed your candidacy for poverty. You see, poverty don't just happen. You have to pursue it. It don't just come to you. No. Poverty, a state of being poor, it's a selfish position. It's an entity by itself. It advertises for occupants. It advertises for followers. It advertises for likes and shares. Poverty is an entity. You must understand this. It's a state of being. It's not a person. It's an entity. And that entity has agents, recruitment agents, that it sends out to recruit followers, companions, and devotees. The entity of poverty in Guyana is the PNC. It has always been the PNC. When you vote for the PNC, you are voting yes for poverty. You are saying to the universe that you, within your capacity, sober, having not been influenced by anyone, with your own right, in right and sound-mindedness, apply for poverty and therefore sign the contract that for 5 years you want to be in that state. That's what happens when you vote for Aubrey Norton. He is the PNC. He is not just the presidential candidate. Aubrey Norton is the PNC. This is why all the people who left, they left the PNC. And by default, Aubrey Norton. Warning to Afro-Guyanese. It's a staunch warning to Afro-Guyanese. No church, no prayer, no thanksgiving service, no witchcraft, no obeah can deliver you from the curses of being and voting for the PNC. You want to prove me wrong? Go ahead. Prove me wrong. Look in your neighborhoods that are pro PNC. Linden, Buxton. Let me linger at Buxton. What was the news recently? Drive-by shooting. 2 dead, several others injured. Amongst the 2 that died from bullet wound is a teenager, 17 years. Gunned down. This is not about caught in the crossfire. He was murdered in cold blood in Buxton. Buxton. This week. Before that, another teen chopped about his body, died. Should I list it? Should I continue? Where all of this takes place? In predominantly black neighborhoods. In other words, the ghettos. And what's the talking point on that recent murder in Buxton? It seems like it's gang related. Gang related. A sweetie stand that sells rum. Typical Negro neighborhoods playing domino. Who the fuck play? I mean, in 2025, you have a village, a neighborhood, where you have a few board up old zinc that barricades someplace with some space board and some broken tables with a washed out counter selling sweeties and some soft drinks and some black pudding and alcohol. And where men gather and boys at that hour of the evening. At 17, he should be home, and the others doing work from school, getting rest to go to school the next day. Is fucking free. Education is fucking free. Should be at home resting to go to school the next day. But there he is, there they are at a shop that hour of the evening, or whatever time it was, to suffer death so violently. And then they say it seems like it's gang related. Buxton. From the beginning of modern Guyana, there is never a decade where it is not recorded of the high level of crime, gun crime, cutlass crime, robbery under arms that happens in Buxton. Never. In Linden, in Agricola, in Allboystown, name them. There is never a time in any decade from the beginning of the modern Guyana where these things hasn't taken place. Never. 2025